Welcome to the form filling video for IPMAT Indore 2022. Hi, I am Karthik and I am going to take you through all the possible details for filling the form so that you don't have any errors later on. So yes, as you can see on the screen, the exam is scheduled to be held on 2nd July 2022 and the registration link is on the screen and you will also find it in the video description below. Now, looking at the most important dates, as of now, only the start and the end dates for form filling have been announced. The other dates of the personal interview and the intimation of the results, they have not been announced yet. So make sure that you keep checking the IPMAT Indore website regularly. One important note that I thought of mentioning here is students who are accepted in this program, they will be awarded this particular degree, which is BA in Foundations of Management and an MBA. So if you choose to finish all the 5 years with IIM Indore, this is the degree that you walk out with. Quickly going through the test pattern, IPMAT Indore went back to its original format after 2 long years. So yes, this year it has 120 questions again to be solved in 120 minutes. Marking scheme same, +4 for the right answer and -1 for wrong answer. There is a section called short answer question. There is no negative marking for that particular section. Very important is that IPMAT Indore, when they call people basis the sectional scores. So there is a sectional cutoff for every subject at IPMAT Indore. Now, the subjects that are going to be tested, the QA has 2 sections. One is the MCQ section and one is the short answer section. Short answer, as you know, there will be no options. There will just be a plain text box and you are supposed to type in your answer. So 40 questions in MCQ, 20 in short answer and another 40 for verbal ability. So that makes a total of 100 questions to be solved in 120 minutes. Remember, there is no negative marking for the short answer section. So now what you can see on the screen is the selection procedure that you will have to go through for IPMAT Indore. First is obviously that you submit application form, which hopefully you should be able to do it by the end of the video. After that, you take the actual test. Once the test is taken and if you are shortlisted, you will be called for a personal interview, and only after you clear the personal interview will you be admitted in the institute. Now, let's quickly go through the weightage. So if you see, aptitude test has 65% weightage in the entire application process. 35% weightage is given to the personal interview. So basis both of these, something called as composite score is calculated, and basis the composite score, students are admitted in the program. Very important and for you to know that IPMAT Indore this year is going to be accepted by these colleges that you see on your screen, starting with IIM Ranchi, IFT, which is a very well-known college at postgraduate level for MBA. They are coming up with their Kakinada campus in Andhra Pradesh. So they have also decided to start 5-year integrated program in management, and they are going to accept IPMAT Indore for the same. Third is a tried, tested, old option, Nirma University at Ahmedabad. Fourth is again an interesting option, Nalsar University. It's like the best or maybe the second best university for law. They also decided to start their 5-year integrated program in management, and they are also going to take IPMAT Indore scores. Fifth is the Tapmi Institute at Manipal. So you can apply to all of these 5 institutes with this just one exam. Now, before we actually start the form filling, I'll just quickly take you through a checklist that you should have ready before you start filling the form. First is the passport size photograph. Okay, should not be more than 6 months old, and there are some technical specifications that you can read on your screen. Photograph should be 30 mm by 45 mm and maximum file size should be 80 KB. For the signature, again, maximum file size should be 80 KB, formats accepted only JPEG. One more thing that is required is your 10 standard mark sheets scanned copy. Okay, so maximum size of 300 KB and to be uploaded in a PDF format and not a JPEG format. So make sure you have all these 3 ready before you start filling your form. Once you have all these 3 in place, we will actually start filling the form. So once you click on the registration link, this is how the first screen will look like, asking the most basic of your details. But very important, once you input the details and submit, you will not be able to change these details. So make sure, be very particular about everything that you are entering on this screen. So you start with obviously your name. Very important. Most students make the mistake here. Candidate's name should be entered as per the 10th standard or SSC equivalent exam certificate. Whatever the sequence of name, first name and father's name is followed, whatever the spelling that is used in the 10th standard certificate, please use the exactly same sequence and the same spelling. Then you are supposed to select your gender, your category, and declare whether you are a person with disability or not. Put your date of birth, email address, confirm email address. Importantly, make sure that you are accessing this email ID regularly. Put such an email ID there. Okay. Nationality, country of residence, your phone number. Phone number will be required to receive an OTP and the password and all of that. So again, make sure that you have that handy when you are filling the form. Okay. And finally, you declare that the information is correct, and then you click on submit. So once you submit on the first page, this is how you will see your screen with the personal details that you've just filled. Okay. Once you verify that everything is correct, on the top right of your screen, you will see this option called fill the application form. Click on that to continue with the application form. Once you click on the fill the application form, this is how the screen looks like. A few more personal details are asked now. So you start with your father's name, mother's name. Okay, personal details are already filled. You go on to fill on your correspondence address and you start uploading the documents. So on this page, you are supposed to upload the scanned copy of the photograph, scanned copy of a valid photo ID proof. Okay. Once you have uploaded the photograph, you should click on the signature part here to upload the signature. You will be able to see this text in green, uploaded successfully, if everything that you have just uploaded is correct. Okay. Moving on, you should now upload your photo ID proof. So you click here to upload. And once you successfully upload your ID proof also, you will have a green text appearing there also. Okay, something like this. Now, once you're done both of these, then you save and go to next. We now go to academic details as we've just done with the personal details. So once you see the academic details page, you will understand you are asked to fill your details for your 10th standard, which is the year of completion, the marks in percentage up to 2 decimal places, okay, the name of your board and the name of your school. Once you do that, you are also asked to upload the 10th standard certificate. Okay. Once you do that, then there is a question on have you completed the standard 12th or HSC or diploma equivalent course. If you are in your 12th standard, you will say no. If you had finished your 12th standard last year in 2021, only then you will say yes. And mind you, if you say yes, you will be asked the 12th standard details also. Let me quickly show you that. So if I click on yes, okay, they are asking me whether I did my 12th or I did a diploma. Let me say I did 12th. So then again, I need to input similar details for my 12th standard as I did for 10th. Okay. Had I clicked on no, okay, have you completed the things, and I say no, then they just ask me whether I'm doing 12th or diploma, and I say 12th. And I now need to enter only the board name, the school name and the discipline in which I am appearing my 12th standard. The marks obviously are not expected of me as of now. Okay, so I hope this part of the form is clear. You start with your 10th standard details, which everything you should have, including the soft copy of the mark sheet. And if you are going to take your board exams in 2022 or you have already taken in 22, you say that you are studying in 12th standard. Okay, and if you have taken last year, okay, only then you say that you have completed and you click on yes. Otherwise, you click on no. I hope this is clear. So once I just fill hypothetical details for myself of 10th standard, okay, and I've uploaded the 10th standard certificate. So again, you see the message in green, which is uploaded successfully. Going ahead, have you completed standard 12th? I say no. Okay, so course type, I say 12th or equivalent, and then I go and select my board. So let's say if I select CBSE board, okay, my school name, I enter St. Xavier's, and the stream or discipline, I say commerce. Okay, once I do that, the details on this page are completed. So then I go to save and next. Okay, once you're done with academic details, you now come to the center preference details. Here you are supposed to input 5 cities, okay, where you may want to go and take the test. Needless to say, you will put the name of the cities which are geographically closest to you. Okay, so you start with your hometown and then go on geographically expanding with the nearby options of the cities. Once you've selected the 5 cities, you now come on to the almost last step, which is the payment details. You just verify the details that is there on your screen. There is a small checkbox here to I agree, which you click, and then you input the CAPTCHA. You again click on the I agree for the declaration, and then you go on to submit. Once you submit, you will be asked to make your payment. If you are a general category student, the fees is going to be 4,130, which is including the taxes. Once you submit, this is the screen that it takes you to. You now can finally make your payment. So that brings us to the end of the form for IPMAT 2022. Once you are done with filling the form, make sure that you check the status of the application form. It should show submitted. And very, very important, you make sure that you retain the hard copy of the application form and the fee receipt. You will have 2 different copies. Okay. And do not forget your user ID and password that you must have received at the start as an SMS from the institute's end. So make sure that you do not lose these 2 important things. Coming soon, we will be very soon hosting webinars on the strategy that you should take for tackling the IPMAT Indore exam. What should your approach be for making sure you clear the sectional cutoffs, and so on and so forth. In the meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe the IMS UG Prep channel. All the best, and I hope you do really well at your IPMAT Indore 2022 exam. See you.